The honors program here at Medaille is a collection of students who stay together throughout their entire term at Medaille, working and learning together.
We focus on a central topic. This semester we're talking about Love Canal, so we're doing informative speeches in public speaking and research papers in justice and democracy in America.
In the honors program, when we adopt these themes, it just gives you this kernel to focus your studies on throughout the semester. Teaching the students to think is what this class was designed to do, what this Love Canal project was designed to do.
Love Canal, it really was a seminal event in raising American and worldwide environmental consciousness, a dynamic that's largely being forgotten, I think, by younger generations, and a lot of the lessons learned, I think, are being forgotten. So we wanted to kind of bring it back to student consciousness and integrate it with coursework so it provides a theme. They're able to see the site, see some of the impacts of decisions, and then link it to courses where they will do writing about this, various topics, and then also informative and persuasive speeches. The initial part is the field trip, which provides, kind of the visual background for what we're trying to accomplish here. In this area, this at one time was a nice, dynamic neighborhood. People were proud to be here. Kids went to school, which, was right over there. And attention was brought to the fact that a large number of young women and men who were starting families were having a fairly high incidence of deformities. Various neighbors were getting cancer, and people were talking about cancer, and it became a concern for, average folks. And they realized something was amiss. And it didn't take a whole lot of research to discover kind of what went on over there. And perhaps very importantly, gave an indication of just what power people do have when they're educated and they act together.
It got pretty quiet. The band got very silent. They were taking it all in, and it had a deep impact on them.
By the time we were leaving, you were relieved to see other cars on the highway and people in their houses.
Chemical companies that knew how dangerous this stuff was, why the heck did they decide to let neighborhoods get built, the government let neighborhoods get built on top of these areas?
All they cared about was that they sold that land to the city of Niagara Falls for the Board of Education for $1, and they got a great tax credit from it. It really wasn't until when my son became sick, there was no reason why this little boy should have died. So at that moment, I became very active.
When you truly learn something, not only do you research it and you know about it, but you're actually able to understand and you can take things further. The honors program helps us do that.
One of the real activists, Lois Gibbs, she felt that her child's life was threatened, so she spoke out.
We have just talked to the White House. President Carter has met with Congressman LaFalce to discuss the Love Canal and what they're going to do and what we need.
I think Lois Gibbs is a hero. She's a great example of what everyday people in a normal community can do to make a difference.
You become a better citizen because if you have an argument with a school, if you've become a mother and you want to fight the PTA, you now have a sense of how to go about it. How to go about it in a way that's inclusive, a way that you understand there's two arguments, two sides to each issue. You can analyze theirs and analyze yours. I mean, in every point in your life, you actually get involved. I think that what they learn in school and what they learn at Love Canal and they learn at other places makes them a way better citizen. I mean, you know how to move forward in a way that you wouldn't have, I think, otherwise.
Citizens need to be involved. One of the real goals of this project is educating our students so that they can become effective citizens, effective leaders, and effective thinkers. When individuals mobilize, when they become vocal, when they become educated, then in fact they're a powerful force for ensuring democracy.